What's up, my people? It's your boy Coach Patrico. Wherever you are watching this video, welcome to my vlogging. Today we want to talk about the process of buying lands, and mostly I'm focusing and targeting people who are living outside Kenya. People who are outside Kenya are the ones who are always falling victims for these land fraudsters, because when you go home, you have money, cash at hand, you are desperate and you want to buy a piece of land, you want to start developing something. So most of the time they take advantage of you guys because you don't know the process of how do I declare that this land is a legit land, this land doesn't have scandal, this land doesn't have a case in court, this is the real owner of the land. How do I go step by step? Today I'm going to take you step by step on how to spot a legit land. If the owner is lying to you, you will know if the land is legit or it's a fraud or it has a case. So if you're buying a land from an individual or from a group, especially nowadays we have a lot of groups, selling lands here and there. If you're buying in any of them, follow these steps for you to avoid being conned. Follow this. There are almost 11 steps for you to avoid being conned. Don't say that we didn't try to help you as your brother, as your sister. We have given you all the lineup. It's upon you to take it to yourself to avoid being conned and follow these steps. First step, ask for the title deed or copy of the title deed. Ask for the title deed or copy of the title deed. Then do a search at the Ministry of Lands to confirm if the owners of the title deed is the real owner, which is written on the title deed is the real owner. It will cost you around 520 to do a research at Ministry of Lands. Do a research. This is where most of the people run for lawyers. Lawyers will take 20,000 from you. Yet it's something you can do it by yourself. If it's a legit, they will give you a copy. If it's not a legit, they'll start giving you stories. Do a search with the local authorities to check of any unpaid land rates. If any, agree with the seller who will settle the land rates. Not below. The land cannot be transferred to a new buyer if it has unpaid land rates. Underline that one, mark it in bold. If the owner of the land have been absconding from paying the land rates, I think by now it depends with where your land is, and it's almost like me, I pay like 20,000 per year for the land rate. So the person who is selling land for you has been absconding for more than, let's say, for more than 10 years. Then he will not tell you. Please make sure that before you do your money transfer the money to the landowner, because most of the time after you have transferred the money, they will tell you that this land also has a land rate, is this and this amount, you have to pay it. Because you have already transferred the money to him or her, you will have to pay the land rates, which is not your obligation. You are not supposed to pay the land rates. The owner of the land who is selling it to you is the one supposed to pay the land rates, not you. So do your research diligently. Do all these things. Don't fall a victim. Number 3, go to the Ministry of Lands and buy 2 maps. One showing the exact measurement of the piece of land you are buying, called mutation. Second, and the other showing the neighboring lands. Each map will cost you 350 Kenya shillings. 350 Kenya shillings. Number 4, after you have bought your 2 maps, with your 2 maps now, take a surveyor. Surveyors are everywhere. Take a surveyor, a qualified surveyor. You can do it yourself if you know how to check the beacons and everything, So take a surveyor with you, visit the land you are buying and verify the details on the map. Check all the beacons. The beacons is the landmark usually they put on the ground and they cement it. Land end to end, they show you that this land starts from that end to this end. So on the map it will be showing you this is 60 by 80. That's the starting point. This is the starting point. It should be also corresponding with the one drawn on the map. They should not be promising you heaven and on the map it's ghetto. Always make sure that whatever is written on the map is what on the ground. Number 5, sit down with your seller and bargain the price. Write down an agreement. The agreement can be done in the presence of a lawyer according to LSK. If the value of the land is below 1 million, you pay the lawyer 3K. Get that clear. If the value is below 1 million, you pay the lawyer 3,000. That is according to LSK, Law Society of Kenya. You don't pay a lawyer 20,000 just to be there for you to do the land transfer. Then make sure you have land agreement. Most of you guys fall a victim because you cannot win the land cases, land battles in court because you didn't have selling agreement with the owner. You will be like, I did not sell for you this land, so who are you? I don't know you. But if the lawyer is there, you are good to go. If the land is above 1 million Kenya shillings, you pay only 8,000. You pay only 8,000. So these lawyers also, this is where they take advantage, because they will be telling you, oh, this is 30,000. By the time you're finishing the land transaction, the lawyer has taken more than 50,000 from you. Kitu ambao it could have just cost you less than 10,000. It's because of lack of knowledge, because of lack of, ignorance as well. I put it ignorance as well inside, and because of also, you feel like you know too much. You are this Mr. Know-it-all, yangu haiwezi kuliwa. Number 6, pay some amount as per your agreement. Don't pay everything hata kama pesa uko nayo, my dear. Pay some amount of money. Even if the land is 10 million, pay 5, remain. Even if the land is 250k, pay 150. After the transfer of everything is when you clear the balance, that everything is correct as agreed on the agreement, that the land rates are paid. It's a legit land. You have checked the map, the beacon, and everything is when you do the full payment. Okay. Number 7, book a meeting with the Lands Control Board, LCB, Lands Control Board. They meet once every month. It will cost you 1,000 only. LCB will issue consent for the land to be sold. Yeah, don't do things vyombwakni thinking that you know much better than the people who bought 50 acres of land before you. Value your money. If you really work hard for that money, don't let this land fraudster go with it, run away with it in a matter of seconds, because these people, they are so good. They can rush everything in a span of 2 hours, and you are 2 million, 3 million, 500,000, 200,000. It's gone. Okay. Number 9, go to Ministry of Lands offices with your KRA PIN, passport, photos, and copy of the title deed to change ownership. It will cost you 5,000. That is very important. Go to the Ministry of Lands offices with your KRA PIN, with your passport photos, with a copy of title deed, and they will change the land ownership. That is number 9. Number 10, at this stage you don't need the seller. Now you can go pay for stamp duty. It's according to the value of the land. 4% of sales value in municipalities and 2% of sales value in reserves. Now you get it clear. That's number 10. Last one, number 11. Now the land belongs to you, but before you celebrate, go to the Ministry of Lands and do a search to confirm if they have updated their records and it reads your name. Don't start celebrating that you are a landlord, you are a landowner, yet you haven't confirmed if at the Ministry of Lands that they have transferred everything to your name. This is how most of us fall victims. Like, you go there, celebrate. These people, they do deals with those people inside there. If you're not careful, my friend, if you don't follow all these 10 steps, you are doomed. You are working for someone else. You are outside here grinding your ass, yet someone else is the one who will reap whatever you are working outside here for 10 years, for 20 years, for 15 years. So always don't let anyone eat your sweat. Your sweat is your sweat. Thank you so much, guys. Continue following, continue subscribing, continue liking. I'm my boy Coach Patrico. More content to come. I told you I was on break, so now henceforth every single day I'll be giving you new content. Follow me for more updates about jobs in Dubai, in UAE, about jobs in Qatar, in Kuwait, whenever I have them, because usually a lot of agents do share the jobs with me. I always share them out. Follow me on investment tips. Follow me on development tips. If you want to build a property, if you want to buy a property, if you want to save. So thank you so much, guys. I'm your boy Coach Patrico. Until next time, cheers.